see you win. They don't wanna see you win. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see you fall. Baby, stack up your end. Make it stack. Show them suckers how to ball. Show them suckers how to ball. They don't wanna see you win. They don't wanna see you win. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see you fall. Baby, stack.
Yo. I'm not as fresh off, but you get the point. We back, week 5, and we got a special guest. But before we get to him, I just want to welcome y'all back to the show. Thanks for watching us week after week, and want to always encourage y'all to like, share, and comment. So let's get down to it. Fresh y'all, how was your week?
What's happening, y'all? I missed y'all. My week was it was okay. Nothing too shabby.
Nothing too shabby.
I'm always happy when my teams win. I'm happy for the Cubs. I see you rocking them Cubs. Yeah, I see you rocking that blue and white for them Cubbies. They doing their thing.
We are. I mean, and say that with a little bit more excitement than you're saying it with, because I'm not really feeling it up in here. I don't even see any gear.
I ain't gonna get too excited yet.
You ain't too excited. They won the game opener in playoffs. How are you not excited? Like, I don't get it. And then why the fuck? I mean,
it's gonna take a little more to round me up.
Okay. Why are you rocking the White Sox right now, repping the White Sox right now when the Cubs are in playoffs? You can go for both.
I'm a Southsider, and that's for the culture. That's like, that's for the culture. That's
if it's for the culture, not really the team. Okay, I guess.
I like the Sox and the Cubs.
Okay.
I know people say that's impossible, but I ain't the biggest baseball fan, so I ain't really got to,
We gonna get you in the base.
But for sure, go Cubs though, for sure.
There you go. That's what we want.
Be down there in Wrigleyville.
I'm sure right now you better be, because I know it's cracking. I wish I was up there.
You came a little too early.
Hey man, y'all got the coke over there on the south side, man. You don't need to deal with them yuppies on the up north, man.
Why they gotta be yuppies? See how he just slid in there? I was just gonna give him an introduction, but then he called us yuppies and shit. So, yo, welcome Mr. 225 in the building. What's up, 225?
What's going on? This Mr. 225, man. I'm tapping in for the first time on Player Parlay, man. I'm looking to have a good time, talk my stuff, man, and let y'all know my opinion on these topics, man.
So y'all better beware. Lock in.
And believe me, I stand 10 toes on every opinion that I got, because it's based on facts.
Oh,
for sure. There you go.
Okay.
That's what we like. That's what we like. It's only right.
That's exactly what we like. But before we get into the topics, tell the fans who you are, basically, how the name became, and what team you go for.
All right, so basically, I'm from Louisiana, small town Louisiana Venturous. It's about 20 minutes west of Baton Rouge and about an hour west of New Orleans. So our area code is 225, hence the name is the 225, because I rep everything Louisiana.
Hey, I hear that accent too, that Nolans. Hey, yeah, hey.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So pretty safe. Go ahead. I didn't want to interrupt. But
no, just to let y'all know, I'm a proud graduate of the Southern University, the best HBCU that there is in this country. So we let y'all know what it is.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
wait a minute.
Big shout out to them. Big shout out to them.
See, he went too far when he had to say the best HBCU. We don't know that just yet, but okay, we're gonna give you that. We're gonna give respect to people who
say everything to speak is facts.
So who the best? Who the best, Cookbook?
I don't know. I mean, Bethune-Cookman, I kind of like them a little bit. I mean, Jackson State, I'm just saying.
Hey, y'all gotta come to the Shy. They do the classic every year. The HBCUs right around my birthday. Yeah. So
you talking bands, or you talking actual sports when you talk about Bethune-Cookman? You must be talking
bands. Bands. They kill it with the band.
Right. So you know who's the trendsetter, the bar setter.
Okay.
With the late great Dr. Isaac Riggs. We set the bar.
That's a fact.
Facts.
That's a fact. But as of lately, you know, doing cooking with that bad man. I mean,
They cool. They cool.
woo!
If I give people their props, you know, and if you trash, I'll let you know too. But
Yeah.
but you know, they cool. I like what they
I remember
do.
going to a couple games I know when they were playing against Florida Atlantic. You know how they have like the heated rivalry and stuff? Literally, we paid money just to see the band go back and forth. That shit used to be lit. Like,
Right,
you never hear a better band than that, obviously, but
right, right,
it's a fun time.
right.
Mm.
So you know, just let me establish a few things right now. When I say I'm everything Louisiana, that means obviously everything Southern, everything LSU, Saints, Pelicans. That's what I do. For baseball, it's the Astros. That's what it is.
I mean, I guess it's close. Houston, I
Four
feel it.
hours, yeah, 4
I
hours
feel it.
my doorstep.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
This could be.
Like that.
We're gonna have to bring them back. I can see that already. You know, because when you know when we're in basketball and baseball season kicking off, we want to talk about shit for baseball. You know, we're gonna have to bring him back to kind of drag him. So this is first. This is his first time on the show. We want to encourage him to come back. So we're gonna go a little easy. Try to go a little easy on him today. Kind of ease him in there, and we're gonna knock him on down. You know,
Knock them on down. Hey, let's get into it.
all right. So yeah,
We don't won multiple world championships in the last 4 or 5 years, you know.
he already. See, he ready. He fully loaded. I see where this is gonna go. Okay, okay. We'll give them that one. They did. That is a fact. They did. Houston always had like a nice ass team. All right. So I do want to start the topics off with the state of boxing before we start talking football. Okay. Um, so how do I want to bring this topic? All right. So what would you consider yourself? And we'll start off with Mr. 225. Are you a boxing fan, a casual boxing fan, or not a boxing fan? I'm a huge boxing fan, casual fan, or just I watch but don't watch.
Well, at this point in boxing, I would consider myself kind of a tweener between a boxing fan and a casual because I'm a big fan of combat sports, period. When
Okay.
it comes to MMA and boxing. But I've also noticed the decline in boxing from the 90s when, you had people like Tyson and Holyfield and all those type of guys. Cause back during those times, heavyweight prize fights was it. That was everything.
Yep.
You talking about those guys used to make $30 million a night back in the 90s.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say I'm somewhere in between that right now.
So you're in between a boxing fan and a casual boxing fan. Okay. So now my definition of and I'm gonna get you guys on this real quick, of a casual boxing fan, and you can't use your phone or computer, you should be able to name me 10 boxers. No time on it at all, but you should be able to give me 10 boxers. Same thing to you, Fresh Off. A boxing fan, casual boxing fan, or just kind of not really interested watching it when big fights come?
I'll probably say I'm more so the casual boxing fan.
Okay.
I keep up with the big names, the big fights.
Okay.
Some of the lower level guys, I'm probably not too familiar with it, but
You think you're
I know
casual?
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
I say casual.
You say casual. Mr. 225 said between boxing fan and casual. So, and I call myself a casual. Okay. So I don't want to put 225 on the spot right away. I'm giving him a little time to think. But since Fresh Off is a casual boxing fan, and like I said, by my terms, as I'm hosting, I think you should be able to name me 10 boxers as a casual boxing fan, just right off the rip, and no time frame on it. Fresh Off, give me 10
you
boxers.
Gonna put me on a spot like that? You go
first. Give me 10 boxers. You got to show up. See, we're
That's
about
crazy.
stating facts tonight. We're gonna get this shit straight.
Okay, well,
can you name 10 boxers right now?
I probably can. Let's go.
Let's go.
You starting the time?
No timer. We don't want to sit here all day.
All right, we got Mayweather, Zab Judah.
Active boxers.
Oh no, I definitely can give you 10 active.
You can't say you
that for sure.
Okay, so you can't say right now that you are a casual boxer fan. boxing
Okay,
fan.
maybe I'm less than casual.
And this is gonna be to my point. This is to my point. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna leave my topic of who's good for boxing. All right. So since you can't name 10, give me 5. Take your time, but just give me 5 that's active.
Shit, Bud Crawford,
Okay.
Canelo,
Okay.
Tank,
Okay.
fucking, what's the man? Shit, Tiafimo. What's it?
Okay.
Tiafimo.
Yeah.
Shit,
One more.
I'm trying to think of it. Roach, Lamont
Lamont
Roach.
Roach. Okay. Bang.
I keep
I
going,
take it.
nigga. Don't play with me.
No.
I give you 5
You
more.
already do it. You see how you trying to do
give you
it?
5 more.
You trying to do it? You see how you trying to do it, Mr. Dudu?
Nah, I
You
give
see
you
what
5
he
more.
does? You got 5 more?
I'll give you 5 more. Give me
That's
a
active right now.
second. Hold on.
Okay.
Give me a second. Shit.
Okay.
Shit. Adrian. No, you can't say Adrian Broner.
Hey, Ron.
No, that was a joke. I mean, is he active? I don't know.
No,
But,
yeah, he active. He active on this shit right here.
Cam showed you how
right.
active he is.
Frank Martin.
Okay, that's it.
Damn, I can't think of this. What's that big white motherfucker that beat the shit out of dude twice? Give me a second. Come back to me. I'll give you 2 more.
All right, so Fresh Off got 6. All right,
that was 7.
You need that's 6.
That's 6. All right, give me a second.
Try to give him the other 4.
Thank you. Help him out.
Yeah, give me 4 more.
Shakur Stevens.
Damn, I ain't even think of him.
We going somewhere now.
Ryan Garcia.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Anthony Joshua.
Yes, sir.
And Medina. Not Medina. What's his name? Man, what's his name? It's right here. Bud actually just beat him.
We need one more.
No, I'm trying to think hard on that one too.
Fucking Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Do that count? Can I say Jake Paul and Logan Paul?
I mean, well,
you said active.
They bringing.
But
They're bringing.
I ain't even going. I could come up with another one.
But we need one more. Yo, casuals.
Let's see.
All right.
Hold on. No, we ain't gonna drag it. Go ahead. Give us one more.
Okay. All right. Do y'all want me to name 10, or y'all want me to just move on to my topic? Because I
just give
I
us
can
the
name
last
them.
one.
You can do the last one.
Okay, let's go Amelia Vargas. Let's go Shushu Carrington. Okay, let's go Pitbull Cruz. I mean, names go.
Oh yeah, yeah. I be
I
having faces in my head. I can't think of their names off top.
I was trying to think of my man, the left-handed middleweight from New York, and I couldn't think of his name right then and there.
Daniel Jacobs. He was one. It ain't Daniel Jacobs. Is he black, Spanish?
Yeah.
He's Spanish?
Nah, he's black.
I don't know Danny is left-handed though. I don't know. I mean, Wilder was one of our biggest. He's getting back active.
See,
that's who I was. What's the white dude who beat Wilder? That's what I was trying to think
Tyson
of.
Fury.
There you
Tyson
go.
Fury.
Yeah,
he retired though.
I couldn't even think of Wilder name. Yeah. I almost said the Black Panther nigga. Who Tyson Fury retired?
Yeah, he retired.
As he should have.
Yeah.
Wilder retired too, right? He came back though, right?
He's trying to get back active. He didn't retire. He's just not in the limelight anymore because of those losses. But I'm going somewhere with the topic. So check this out. Okay. Now name me 10 NFL players.
Oh, I could do that. Shit, that ain't nothing. You go first this time.
225, Mr. 225?
No, you.
You want me to name 10 NFL players?
Yeah, you want us to name 10? Shit,
Okay,
you name
Bo
10.
Nix, Joe Burrow,
Right.
Tyreek Hill, Jamar
Yep.
Chase,
I,
Bijan Robinson.
Stephon Diggs,
I
Trayvon.
mean, yeah, we could do that all night.
Right. So
we could go on and on and on.
right. Naming them is easy, right?
Right.
We can sit here and call ourselves fans of the NFL all day long.
Right.
But you see how hard that is to do with boxing. Okay. And part of my topic is, do you think this new boxing promotion called Zuffa, and I might be mispronouncing it, so forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it, Zuffa Boxing is good for boxing? Have you guys had a chance to kind of look into what this boxing promotion is? All right, can we let's start with you, Mr. 225. What you already mentioned that boxing is on the decline, which I completely agree with you. We just seen this through all of our conversation. Hard for us to name 10 boxers, and call ourselves casuals. What are your thoughts on Zuffa Boxing coming into this country and promoting boxing?
Well,
is it good or bad?
Obviously, it's going to be good because Dana White is a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're like me, I'm actually a hardcore MMA fan. So I watched MMA before it became this mainstream phenomenon that it is now. I mean, I go all the way back to the Pride days. So when you watch the growth of MMA to where it is now, and I know UFC is the promotion, he's elevated that sport to a point now where now it's mainstream. As you see, it's been on Fox, it's been on ESPN. Now they're moving to Paramount Plus. So as long as Dana White is behind it, it is going to be a successful thing. Because again, I've watched all the growth with UFC. I do everything UFC. I watch, all the pay-per-views, all the shows, the Contender Series. I do all of that, and that's what he's going to bring to boxing. So
okay,
can't take away from Dana whether you like him as a person or not, is he knows how to promote fight. And I'm gonna give you the key to why Zuffa is going to be more successful than any other promoters that they got now, is because if he uses that model that he uses in MMA, the fights that people want to see are actually going to happen during the time it needs to be fought. Because you got people, waiting forever to see. To see, you're right. To see, Floyd fight this person or that person or that person. Already gotten into their prime and they're beyond their prime. And so now you want to see it like Pacquiao, Mayweather should have happened 5, 6, 7 years prior to that. But it's boxing politics, right? And so you got situations like that happen all the time.
Yeah.
So why it takes Spence and Bud that long to fight? See, that's the difference. When you come, Dana has that mentality of y'all want to see these people fight. Oh,
let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. That's the same thing I was gonna say. Like, it's like how we wait years to see these people fight, and then we know everything is about money. So it looks like they got the money to make it happen. We got fighters, they can't really use that excuse no more. Like, they ain't got enough to pay me to fight him. You know what I'm saying? But it looked like they might now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like he said, they gonna make it happen. Like, it's like it's a new day. Hopefully, because like y'all said, it's been that shit like turning into like the WWE. Like, So I think it's gonna be good. I think any shit type of change would be good for boxing because I don't really like where it's at.
Yeah, so you don't like where it's at because of the best. So for both of you guys, the best ain't fighting the best, which is probably the number one argument in boxing right now. And you think it's good because Dana White, he know how to put on a good show. Okay. What about his business partner, Turki Al-Rashid? Do you guys know a little bit about, they call him he, stand for His Excellency. He's been very hands-on and cutting the checks to make these fights happen. Like, people losing money.
That nigga said, fuck him, nigga, I'm he.
No different than when Dana became the face of the UFC with the Petita brothers, back in the day. The Petita brothers had the bankroll. Dana is the one that had the vision. So all you had to do was get them on board for what he saw MMA going, and he wanted to be the top promoter within the UFC. So this is no different than Dana being with the Petita brothers, except now he's doing that in boxing.
Right, which will make it even better.
That's why I'm going to be successful. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Though he said he's not gonna recognize any other promotional belts as being champions.
Yeah,
so the separation. He created it already. You're gonna be a Zuffa champion. You're not gonna be the WBO, WBA, because he said he's not recognizing none of that stuff anymore. So he's already starting the groundwork to create that monster already. And so these boxers are going to get paid. I'm telling you now, they're going to get paid. And the top-notch guys, I'm telling you, it's going to be just like the MMA with Connors and the John Jones and the Spider Silvers and all of that. So when you see them start defecting from the WBO, WBA, WBC, and they start going over to Zuffa, you're gonna understand why. Because Dana's gonna create a monster when it comes to boxing, and it's gonna be back in the 90s. Give it a couple of years, because at first it needs.
That's where the money is. Niggas gonna go where the money is.
So, and to your point, 225, the WBA, the IBF, WBO, all these organizations actually had sanctioning fees for these fighters to hold the belt. Well, I can see business-wise, and I don't know if the Zuffa belt is going to charge a sanctioning fee every month like that as well, but that is the case when it comes down to the other belts. And they make you hold that belt, they charge you that fee, and they make you, that's kind of their way of trying to make you fight. And they can't really force you in the ring, but that's kind of their way. You can't hold this belt for long. You got to keep defending it. Otherwise, we could strip you and all that stuff. One thing that I want to say myself that I like about it, let me just say this. I don't like how involved he is in front of the camera. When I say he, I'm talking Turkey Al-Sheikh, because it seemed like he's all the way in the camera, he's all the way in the way. He's really trying to. You could tell he had that dictatorship about him. You, like, he's kind of like, he's like that. He's always got to be involved. He's everywhere. He's just too much. He's trying to be the star. Okay, that part gets on my nerves. But one thing I did take away from it, you know how much we pay to watch a pay-per-view fight or a good fight? I'll let you take a guess at it. What are your guess, Michelle? A good pay-per-view fight.
To order the fight?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a long time. I've been bootlegging fights for a long time, but
wait.
I would guess about 50, 60 bucks.
$60. Straighten them out, 225. How much
bucks?
Right now? How much?
I mean, right now, ain't no pay-per-view right now. Shit.
Yes, it is. The Roach versus
Netflix.
Look it up. The Roach versus Pitbull Cruz. How much would that pay?
That might be the last pay-per-view fight we watch. But
so,
how much is it?
You want to answer that? It's about $90. Well, pay-per-view.
They like
Go ahead.
It was either $85 or $90.
Yeah,
$85 and $90. Yep.
Yeah.
That was like the average cost you were paying to watch a pay-per-view fight with some shit undercard sometimes, but the main event, sometimes it delivers, sometimes it doesn't. Well, one of the things
that's so bad. Like, I would rather bootleg the fight, or I'll just go to the bar and pay them 10 to watch it, because I know I'm not gonna be fully satisfied. You might be fully satisfied about maybe 70% of the time. Most of these fights don't even, but go ahead.
Okay. Now I mean, if you want to go with that, we can go down that rabbit hole.
No, go ahead.
All right. So my point, what I was saying, which it caught my ear, you're gonna have to pay for some good fights. Even in the MMA, you're gonna have to pay for some good fights. But what Turkey, which is like the main shareholder, if you will, of Zuffa Boxing, he said you're never gonna have to pay over $30 for the fight, no matter who it is. because he want to make it affordable for people to watch. And I think
They
that's
got money.
Well, he got it. I mean,
They
he
can
got
do that shit for free, for real.
But if we're being honest, which I'm not saying everybody out here is broke, but not too many people want to keep tucking away $90 for a fight. And I think that's kind of why the state of boxing is, including what you guys were saying about taking ever to get the fight that we want to see, but it is the cost of the fights that is kind of really steering people away when we can watch football or basketball or on free TV. And boxing used to be free back in the day. You guys were mentioning how we knew Holyfield and all. It wasn't that much money for fights.
Hell, basketball barely free these days. They trying to put this shit. But yeah, I hear what you. I feel you.
Yeah.
I definitely feel you. Yeah.
No, yeah, it is, but it ain't you're not paying $900 for a program, one night program. Yeah, I mean not $900, but $90 for a one night program. You're not.
So question, like on Netflix, you know how they just had the fight on Netflix. Can you go back today and watch it?
Yeah, you actually could.
See, that's the shit. Come on.
But you see,
big money moves. Netflix, that's a big money move right there.
I agree.
Yeah,
I think
Netflix. If it making anything affordable right now in this economy, especially entertainment entity, especially one as big as boxing, that's fucking great. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And
no,
I
agree.
And you hosting the best fights, so you basically telling us that all these other people just been full of shit all these years, basically. That's what I'm getting from it. It's no reason they couldn't have done this. You know what I'm saying? These just a dude.
Well,
this is just like how Kanye said, wait till I get my money, right? Wait till the shit. Dude got rich, however he got his money. He said, fuck it, I'm gonna show these motherfuckers how to do it. And you can only do that when you filthy rich. So I applaud it. I think it's gonna be awesome.
It's an individual sport. And nobody can promote combat sports like Dana White.
That's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact.
So Dana is going to create stars. So right at this moment, it may be $30 for the pay-per-view if they're going to continue with the pay-per-view model for Zuffa boxing. But I guarantee you, once he starts to get a roster of actual stars, recognizable stars, let's say that, because it's always going to go with the casuals first. They want a personality, and then the casuals going to latch on to a personality. And once those people start to form, it's going to be like the UFC, because the UFC wasn't always like this. They didn't broadcast it in the past on network TV because of the violence, just the sheer violence of the sport. But their first big thing was getting on cable TV. Once they got on cable TV and everybody started to see it, then it was a whole different story.
Yeah, see, I think that got kind of watered down, because I'm not really, I can't really say I'm a fan of it. I'll watch it, but I'm not really a fan of UFC. But I do remember when it first started being televised and shit, and I was kind of into it, but I seen as it got bigger, it was I equate everything to just being the WWE, it's too WWE-ish.
See, that's real. See, MMA, that's real fighting. That's not scripted. So that was the thing. When you started off back then, it wasn't the thing for TV because of the violence of the sport. And that's why they have so much time. So when they started on Spike TV, that's started reaching some people. Their biggest claim to jumping into mainstream America in terms of being a sport is when they signed that deal with Fox. When they signed that initial deal with Fox and they went from Spike TV to Fox, that's the platform that they needed. And then they got bigger and went to ESPN, and then they started doing bigger pay-per-views.
Damn, is Spike TV even still a thing? Is they still around?
Who?
Spike TV. Somebody probably bought the whole fucking network, I'm sure.
They needed that. because that's basically where they grew the fan base.
Yeah.
For people like myself, like I'm saying, I watched it before that. It was
Mm-hmm.
pay-per-views before that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree. So let's move on to the next topic here. We don't want to get stuck on boxing, but you guys make valid points with that. I think we're all gonna become casual fans in the upcoming years. I think it's going in a positive direction. Moving on to football. I think it was announced Sunday, maybe Saturday, who's going to be headlining Super Bowl halftime show. They chose Bad Bunny to headline the Super Bowl halftime show. Now, I'm going to be a gentleman and let you guys go with your opinions first. Okay. And yeah, let's just get into this. Let's start with the guest, Mr. 225. What are your thoughts on Bad Bunny being the headliner for the show?
So initially, my first thought was, well, most of his music is in Spanish. Like, so how is that going to come across to non-Spanish speaking people? I understood why, Jay-Z and, the powers that be chose him, but mostly it was Jay-Z did it because of the stature of who Bad Bunny is. And I understand he's going to appeal to a large amount of people. But for the swath of people who don't understand Spanish, that's going to be a problem. You can't deny the fact that Bad Bunny has been making hits for years now. The only thing is that for non-Spanish speaking folks, you most likely gonna be grooving to this reggaeton, and you probably would know his hits because you heard him on the radio, but you don't ever want to hear what he's saying. So from a standpoint of having an artist who can handle that big of a stage, I get it. The only thing that has come from this, from a negative standpoint, is there's a faction of the U.S. that doesn't particularly like the Latino guy being on stage doing this show, and so now it's become like a whole negative thing, and so this faction, which supports this current administration, they want to try to boycott and write him off the show, but there's no way that's happening. NFL,
Not gonna happen.
right?
Not at all.
It's a whole different dialogue outside of the fact that it's a Spanish. All his music is Spanish speaking. Until now, I've read articles to where people want ICE agents at his show to go and detain people. So it's taking on legs of its own. And
that'd be crazy. That's diabolical.
Yes,
that's diabolical.
They want ICE agents at the Super Bowl in Frisco to go and try to detain people. So that's why this whole thing is just taking on a whole life of its own.
Dude, that would be the most diabolical shit in US and sports history, nigga. Like, I remember reading that he wasn't even touring in the US because he was like scared that ICE was going, you know what I'm saying, snatch him and his people up and shit. So who cleared you to even do this? Like,
how many
that shit crazy, bro.
The Super Bowl stage. Do you know that Super Bowl is watched by over 100 million?
Oh yeah, I know why he got the job, but it's just crazy. Like who signed your permission slip? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I don't really know his music because I don't know, I'm from Inglewood. I don't listen. I can't listen to
Inglewood, Inglewood and Chicago.
Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody that listens to a nigga named Bad Bunny. But but he's shit in Spanish anyway, so it sounds good. That should be rocking in the club. But I know he for the, like you said, like the last few years, he been like shit, #1. He doing like Drake numbers and shit. I know that for a fact. So, and you know, we all know it's always all about business. So of course they gonna get the biggest. That's why they got Kendrick last year. You think if he ain't make you think they was gonna get Kendrick to do the Super Bowl if he ain't make that damn song? Of
Okay,
course not.
okay. Hang on. I love the fact that you brought Kendrick up because I was wondering, and I know we did this before we met Mr. 225, but since we got him here, and since he's from New Orleans, I gotta ask him, what was your thoughts about them choosing Kendrick to perform in New Orleans over Louisiana? Go ahead.
So my thing is this with Wayne. You know, I don't know how he would have showed up at the Super Bowl.
That's a fact.
Oh boy.
Because we all know he was going to be on cloud 19, not 9. And when you're talking about the Super Bowl, you're talking about having to be at the highest professional level because that stage is unmatched. There's literally not a bigger stage that you can perform on as an artist with that many eyes on it than the Super Bowl. So what you're saying is if you would have tabbed Wayne for that, you would have had to trust.
I think he could have did it.
You would have to trust that he was going to show up on time and at least be coherent enough to perform a whole show for that 15, I think it's about 15, 16 minutes.
But you don't think Bad Bunny do drugs?
No. It's not that he but the thing is
he
that
getting it off the boat.
He doesn't have a reputation showing up or for forgetting words on his song because Wayne has done shows when he was so high he forgot the words to his song.
That's a fact. It could have been a disaster.
Trust this. And I will say no.
It could have been a disaster. Yeah.
But
okay.
Being that he's the biggest, in a lot of people's eyes, he's the biggest artist that ever came out of Louisiana. And I would lean and I would say, yes, he's the biggest that ever came out of Louisiana. Yeah. But
absolutely.
But is it, when did it become a thing where you had to get an artist from wherever the Super Bowl was at? With Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake, was they from, where was the Super Bowl then? When she got her titty ripped out?
I think Texas. It was in Texas or something.
Are they from Texas? Hell no. Michael Jackson, them from fucking Gary. They from down the street from me.
Listen. Business minded, which I was gonna ask you.
I guess they thought because it was Jay-Z, they thought like, nigga, you got to look out for the people type shit.
So okay, let's do this. And it's maybe just a cookbook thing. To me, when you're performing at the Super Bowl, some of the best performances, some of the best artists to perform at the Super Bowl are more like a pop-ish, got a pop catalog type of song. It's got to be like up tempo. And Lil Wayne got some shit that's kind of, I won't say 100% pop, but they got some bangers that make you know what I mean?
He got unlimited fucking, and then all he would have had to do, he didn't really even have to perform for real. He could have just did about 7 songs that was all features. You know, he got like 1,000 features. He could have, we got 2 Chainz coming out. We got fucking T-Pain. You know what I'm saying? He could have did that.
Right. He got
questioning his catalog. What I'm saying, the question becomes,
he might have fell asleep.
You're going to show up on time and be coherent enough to do the show. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not nobody's questioning Wayne's catalog. But that was the thing.
No, I was just saying he could have just, he could have played it off like that, rap his little verse on every song and let everybody else just, play it off or something. Damn, I'm trying to help him out, give him the benefit of the doubt.
I mean, he probably would have been. Yeah, he probably, you can't tell him shit, really. He probably would have been high. He through his
point. He was definitely going to be high. He's not probably ever not high.
He's going to want to have a blunt on stage like he normally has.
Snoop had a blunt on stage when, goddamn it, 50 Cent was performing.
At the one in LA?
Yes, nigga. They was smoking big weed on that motherfucker. Snoop got a pass in the country. He smoked weed I didn't see that nigga. Did he smoke in the? I'm sure he probably smoked in the White House.
I think
Probably
so.
with Bill Clinton. Come on, he got a ghetto pass. He smoke anywhere. If
I
I'm
mean,
Lil Wayne, I'm
yes.
smoking. I'm Lil Wayne. Fuck out of here, nigga. They's gonna take his ass to jail.
Okay,
ICE was gonna
let's not
come get
sway
his
from.
ass.
So, is it safe? Because the original question is, do you agree with the selection of Bad Bunny headlining Super Bowl 225? Do you agree with it?
Yeah, I can go with it.
Okay, you okay with it? Fresh
Okay.
off.
Yeah, I'm cool. Shit, I don't see nobody else here who could have. Cause ain't no after they like not like us. What's the next big hit song you think of?
If I'm putting my business hat on and hear me out before you drag.
So where is it gonna be in Miami?
San
California.
San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you gotta have E40 on that bitch.
And the E40 ain't gonna be on that motherfucker. He ain't got enough. He ain't got enough.
You crazy. But
He
that's another show. Shit. Okay, that's another show. What?
You know who I would have put on there? I don't agree with it.
Is they from San
Because of
Francisco?
what he said. Huh?
They from San Francisco?
No, they ain't from San Francisco.
Oh, okay. Who?
And I noticed we're gonna prolong the show.
Who?
But you know who I would have put on there? Drake. I'm gonna give.
I mean, hey, that gonna work from a business standpoint.
He hit us with the Dame Dash.
Right.
He hit us with the Dame Dash.
Hey, that nigga say they not like us. I ain't a Drake fan, but that would have worked. Shit, I would have been give a damn. They ain't giving me no
marketing. He took L's, but marketing wise, think about it. Just think about it. If you knew Drake was performing after Kendrick did what he did, you know people gonna tune in on that shit and wait for it, see what he's gonna respond.
They in San Francisco, they gonna boo the shit out of Drake, bro.
Even more the reason why he should have got there.
Nah, they weren't gonna do that.
Oakland show gonna be your last show.
They weren't gonna do that.
He went to
people would
Canada.
have tuned in for it. They would have showed up for it, but they would have.
That's what you want. You want the ratings. You want the ratings. And then on top of that, his catalog, he got a lot of hip hop. He got a lot of pop. He got a lot of R&B shit. He got a catalog that's, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna perform that, get people in that mood to want to dance to it. People want, he has some hits.
Came out last year.
What hits though? What are you gonna perform?
What?
He gonna have to go back and do.
Yeah, we need a current nigga. That's why they got Bad Bunny. He on top of the world right now.
90% of his music is Spanish. No offense to our Spanish people that's watching.
That's fine.
90% of his music is Spanish.
It's about inclusion. Is that DEI?
That has nothing to do with the Super Bowl performance.
Now that's DEI. That's DEI, nigga. Come on, like you got to do one English song, at least one English song.
Okay,
they gonna boo the shit out of him, bro. I'm telling you, they gonna. You thought they did that poor black girl Lauren Talise bad? They gonna boo the shit out of him.
Cool.
Okay.
Bad Bunny.
No, you remember when they had shit?
Man, shit. All right. The ICE supporters finna be. Get him the fuck out of here.
He's too big for that. He's too big for that. He got too much heat for that.
Them ICE supporters still don't like that. They ain't riding around listening to no motherfucking Bad Bunny.
Nah, all you gonna see.
Can you guys name a Bad Bunny song?
You know damn well. Nah, I can't. I don't know.
I can't either. So that's what I'm saying. That's in itself should make you question the selection.
But it's a lot of people. That's because I said, bro, I'm from Inglewood. Nobody from Inglewood listen to that shit. It's a lot of people that do. Just like it's a lot of people that listen to Eminem. I don't. He got 1 million fans.
You can name an Eminem song.
Cause it's hip hop. It's in English. If his shit was in English, I probably could name a song. I could probably name a Taylor Swift. Probably not. But you know.
But they're shooting for people that's on that level, that Taylor Swift, Beyonce, Prince. You know, you gotta be on.
Yeah, he on one of them levels. Yeah.
Globally, he's there.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad for the people who despise Spanish people speaking on stage. That's the ones that's gonna have all the problem with it. Because
Exactly.
if I can't name a Bad Bunny song, I know his voice. So when he does stuff, I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I didn't heard that before," but I may not
Right.
name because of the name of the song is
Cause you
made.
gonna hear that shit. They definitely playing it, and I probably just hear it. I probably hear that shit every day in stores, the mall,
Yeah.
all type of shit, and just never knew. Oh, that's Bad Bunny.
Yeah,
He
But
got a lot
like,
of
so
features too.
if they gonna do that shit, they gotta let what's the African buddy name? The black dude, huh?
Boy,
African.
Say it again. What? Say it again, Mister 225.
Burna Boy.
Say it one more
Burna Boy
time.
hot.
Burner Boy. That's what I'm. You got to get
That
him.
motherfucker hot. I've been
You
listening
got
to
to
his
get.
shit.
I think that would have been better than. Well, I don't know, but I know.
You
I
can't
think
say that.
Burner Boy been hot longer than this Bad
Black.
Bunny. He was
He's
around.
Jamaican though.
Well, whatever he is, shit. He been hot longer than Bad Bunny.
No, no, no.
No, I've been hearing about Burner Boy way longer than Bad Bunny.
Burna Boy's biggest hits probably came like 2, 3 years ago. Bad Bunny been at this stuff for at least, I would say he's been percolating on that level since probably 2007 or 8.
16.
In the States, I ain't heard about dude since like
Cardi
a couple
B,
years ago.
because Cardi B had him featured on her first album.
Oh yeah, that shit was probably rocking in Puerto Rico because that's where she from.
8. That's when he was starting to become who he is. The thing is because if you're not a reggaeton person, then
Right.
you might not know how long he's been that hot. Now, granted, over the last 5 years, he's become like global. But
Right. So he had to
based
get
on
bigger for.
privacy hit, he was featured on Cardi stuff.
Facts.
I
That's
mean,
facts.
well, yeah.
He I've been knowing about him for about 10 years at least. Since
Yeah.
when I was working in Miami, that's all the Cuban people used to like talk about as Burna Boy. Like he's been on that level for a long time. So I can back him on that.
How many Cuban football fans is it though? And like how many
They
fans
make
of
that's the
that
point of
demographic
it though.
is it?
Business wise, they're gonna tune in to see, and we're gonna watch
Oh,
the Super
type
Bowl.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna watch the Super Bowl, but
But a lot of
that's
people,
gonna
shit, they ain't gonna turn that shit on till it's half. Oh, it's halftime. Turn it on.
yeah, a lot of people do, but they may, but still, it's bringing eyes to the TV, and they
Yeah,
want the
yeah, for
ratings.
sure.
So that's
Yeah,
just
for
what
sure.
it is.
And
All right, guys, we can move on. I don't
Enough
have the
Bad
direct
Bunny
quote.
talk.
I don't have the direct quote, but I know when we were talking amongst each other in our group chat, I did want to bring this up, and I think Mr. 225 sent it to us. AJ Brown. What the fuck is going on with AJ Brown? Okay.
if you want,
Now, give it to 225. Go ahead. You go ahead.
yeah, I gotta pull it up. If you're not welcomed, not listened to, quietly withdraw, don't make a scene, shrug your shoulders, and be on your way. Take it away, Cookbook.
Okay, so he posted that after Sunday's game. Okay. I'm trying to figure out they're undefeated, right? Or am I
Yeah.
mistaken?
Yes, yeah. See, this is why I would hate to be that famous. Like, this nigga could have just got into it with his girl or anything. It's like, damn, niggas just gotta assume they know what you talking about because you a fucking football player if you tweet something. This is why, like, niggas don't even know what he talking about. But he do be on some diva shit, so he could be talking about the team. I don't know. But I just wanted to throw that in there. But I think if he talking about the team, I mean, you gotta. I said this when we was talking about him last season. I said this. You gotta like. You're not gonna be the fucking star of every game, bro. The cards just don't fall like that, bro. Joe Burrow not gonna have 4-5 touchdowns every game. He's only gonna have one. Sometimes he might not have none, but sometimes they still gonna win the fucking game. So like, just you AJ Brown, bro. You definitely one of them guys. Yeah, you trying to act like I don't know, bro. You just gotta chill. You're just doing too much. Hopefully, he was just getting
Break it down for us, 225. Break it down for us. What's going on with AJ Brown?
Hey, I'll say this.
Pull your skirt up, B.
I get where AJ Brown's coming from. You know, he wants to be a bigger part of the offense. You know, he is a #1 receiver, arguably, he's definitely top 10, arguably top 5 receiver in the league. I don't think you're gonna.
Right. What more do you want, my nigga? Damn.
But the whole thing, when you are him, you want to be a bigger part of the offense, and right now, that's not where he's at.
That nigga acting like her.
I understand he's acting like this, but you gotta understand, this is what wide receivers do. They are divas. We all know this.
Man.
And so the thing is, through 4 games, he's gotten like 20 targets. 20 targets in 4 games. That's an average of 5 targets a game, right? So he right now currently he's like 66 or 67 in the league in reception, right? And Devontae Smith, the number 2, is actually 2 notches ahead of him. So Devontae Smith at this point has 28 targets his way. So what Jalen Hurts is doing, because of all the personnel that they have, he's spreading all around. Also got a 2,000-yard rusher behind you, and he hadn't even gotten off yet. He's averaging around 80 yards a game right now. But the thing is, Philadelphia is winning. So as long as they win, Jalen Hurts has established himself as the alpha on that team, and no matter what happens, his whole thing is we're trying to win games. Now, if you paid attention, really paid attention in that last game, Hurts tried to force the ball to A.J. Brown a lot of times. So when you see he got 20 targets up for this year, I think he got like about 10 targets just this last game alone, because they were trying to force the ball to him to try to appease him. They know they want to try to get him going. It didn't work, but they tried to, almost to the detriment of the team itself.
Yeah. See, that's what you don't want to do.
He just wants to be a bigger part of the offense, but you got to sit back and think, damn, we 4-0. Everybody's going to get a piece of the ball. Because if you watch the game also, look at Goddard. Look what Goddard did. They put Goddard. Goddard was a little more involved in the offense than everybody else was. So it's kind of like a pick and poison kind of thing. So they are going to go to matchups, and whoever has a better matchup that day, that's what
exactly. The card's not going to fall the same. You playing different teams, different defenses, all type of shit from week to week. But I guarantee you, if this nigga was getting 10 targets a game and they was 0-4, his ass wouldn't have tweeted a goddamn thing.
He wouldn't have tweeted nothing. But you'll probably be seeing some shit like, man, we got better. Now you're gonna be angry because you're losing the games, but hey, at least I'm getting mine. So Philadelphia is in a situation offensively that a lot of teams would love to be in. I have many different I can spread this around to, and I got a quarterback who could legitimately do what Sirianni wants him to do. Do you want me to throw for 350 yards? I'm gonna do it. You want me to throw for 100 and run for 100? I'm gonna do it. You want me to just feed Saquon because this team can't stop the run? We gonna do that. They are so multiple and so versatile on defense. That is like an envy.
That's why they're the best team in the NFL.
I agree. Listen, let me get in here. So,
a well-oiled machine. Goddamn it.
To piggyback on you guys' point, A.J. Brown, first game, 8 yards receiving. Second game, 27 yards receiving. Third game, they was getting blasted, and they actually needed him. And this is the game me and you, Fresh Out, put on the props of the week. Of course, this is when he wanted to show up. 109 yards receiving. And last Sunday, 7 yards receiving. Easy to see why he's kind of frustrated. But if you're winning games, sit back. It was only week 4.
He's been in the league long enough to know.
Relax, play your part. When your number is called, then you show up. it in.
Yeah, like,
Shut the hell up. I mean,
yeah, bro.
Everybody knows who he is. Everybody know what he's.
That's what I'm saying. You already solidified. You are a key piece of this team.
And,
Everybody knows this.
and you
facts.
And
So
he what?
needless to say, I think we all in agreement of like whatever. Let him bitch, and it's no need to kind of like jump the gun and he's going anywhere. He's just getting he's in his emotions for no reason.
So maybe
Right.
he was just talking about his girl or something.
I'd rather go with that.
I hope. Bam. Because you just
Now I read where he said that quote did not have anything to do specifically with the Eagles and Jalen Hurts. But at the same time, that's probably damage control because you don't tweet something like this at 6:02 after y'all just won the game and then try to say, oh no, this ain't had nothing to do with the offense. It's timestamped 6:02 p.m. on September 25th. I mean on September 28th. So you can't use that excuse, like you can't gaslight everybody and say that this ain't got nothing to do with that. But the thing is that if you're gonna be cryptic, you leaving it up for everybody's interpretations.
yeah.
Why are you doing this right
Yeah,
after?
that was like some soft ass hood. Just if you're not being heard, just walk away. Like nigga, shut up. You sound
And
like
you know what's messed?
a woman in a abusive relationship or something. Like, shut up.
And what's so messed up? We actually last year when we were running this season 1, we gave him as one of the top quarterbacks that don't have any complaints, don't do any of the diva shit. How
No,
my
nigga,
times have
I
changed.
said Tyreek Hill. You might have said AJ Brown. I said Tyreek
No, I'm trying to pin it on me. You was like, oh yeah, he don't.
No, because he
say
was on some crybaby shit last year.
No, he wasn't.
Remember they was faking to it and
Oh,
shit?
yeah, he was reading his book and shit. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I remember that. I'm tweaking.
That's your
You're
man's.
right.
That's your man's. That's your man's.
Yeah, whatever. AJ Brown, get over it. All right, so let's move on. Last topic before we shoot to the I'm gonna throw it to you, Fresh Out. Skylar Thompson, he got a mugging in Ireland. What do you guys, what do you guys think occurred for him to get mugged in Ireland? Let's go to 225.
So, well, my thing is, he was probably outside of a bar trying to flex that he was an NFL player, probably buying shots for everybody, buying Guinnesses and all this kind of stuff for everybody, flashing all his NFL money, taking out per diem that he get for going out, going overseas. Then them Irish cats was just like, oh, it's like that. We finna run up on this dude.
Oh, you gotta come over here and flexing, eh?
Wait.
Run those pockets.
What was he? What was he buying 225?
If he got some gold shillings.
Right. You think it's sweet over here in Ireland, bro, but it ain't.
That's a hood everywhere.
Before all this happened, the only report that we got was that he was robbed. He was mugged. But then when the details started coming out, guess what time it was when it happened? 2:30.
Yeah.
Well, he out kicking it.
Yeah. You want to know my take?
That Guinness is kicking in. He done probably bought Guinness for everybody in the bar. And I'm Dublin cats like, hey, man, you think it's sweet over here in Ireland. We ain't just bought them potatoes over here.
Right, nigga. Ain't no leprechauns over here, nigga. What you talking about?
Right. So they went and got at him.
Hey,
They got at him and got at him.
2 in the morning. Hey, my take is it was either one or two things. That nigga was somewhat trying to either buy some coochie or buy some drugs. And he didn't know what the neighborhood was like. And
he was flexing.
Cause like, don't nobody even know you play for the Steelers. Like he probably like, nigga, I'm a quarterback from the Steelers. They probably like, nigga, stop capping. Man, rob that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, I'm gonna tell y'all a story.
Like, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Where the fuck was you? Where was the rest of the team, bro? It's 50,
what was the hell?
It's a 53-man roster. Out of all 53 niggas on the roster, you should feel like a damn fool. You that one nigga to get robbed.
So that's
ain't nobody come to the bar with you, my nigga. They don't fuck with you like that at all.
Telling you he was on his own. But I'm gonna share a little short story with you. So I have a partner of mine who played baseball, right? So I met him through a good friend of mine when we was at Southern, and he got drafted by the Tigers to play ball, by the Rangers actually, and then he ended up going to the Tigers. So I would go to them when they had their spring training in Tampa all the time. And what those major league guys do for the ones that weren't visible, because he was on that Detroit Tigers team with people like Pudge Rodriguez. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, he was on that team when they went to the World Series. And nobody knows a lot of these Major League Baseball players' faces, just like a lot of people don't know the NFL faces because they got the helmet on all the time. So what those professional athletes do, they have a card. And it's an actual card that says, I'm a Major League Baseball player. I'm an NFL player. And they go and flash that so they'll let everybody know I'm a legit, like real pro player.
That shit ain't working for him. They was like, nigga, you ain't Aaron Rodgers. Nigga, Aaron Rodgers, they quarterback. Who the fuck is you, man? Get this nigga. Run this nigga pocket, son.
Hear me out. Craig, his name, I don't know if I should say his name.
You ain't got no.
Let's just go with Mr. October, because that's what they called him when Detroit was in the World Series that year. So when Mr. October was there, nobody really knew him like that, but he batted third right in front of Pudge that year. And he was so high, he was hitting about 320 or 330 at that time, but he was still a baseball player. Nobody knew who he was. But when he flashed that card, and they showed that he played for the Detroit Tigers, he was an actual major league player. Boy, let me tell you the things that came with that.
Reggie Jackson?
That might have to be.
That can't be.
Player parlay talk. You know? And I witnessed that personally. But anyway, that's he was probably flexing, talking about, oh, I played for the Steelers. I mean, blah, 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 blah.
His ass won't do it no more. He probably thought it was sweet because he's in Ireland.
Right.
Yeah, all right. Nigga, they don't call him the fighting Irish for nothing. They be drunk as hell, boy. They probably cracked his ass upside his head, one of them Guinnesses, and ran his motherfucking pockets. And told him, get your goof ass on. And I was an NFL quarterback. Yeah, whatever.
Right. That head on the Guinness was probably this big, and the rest of it was all black.
Now his ass in concussion protocol, stupid ass.
So they caught his ass at the clover leaf.
They caught him slipping, and none of his teammates was there because ain't nobody helped him out. So that let you know.
That's crazy. Why are you not with what? That's why I said he had to be trying to buy some coochie or some drugs, bro. And wasn't nobody trying to fuck with that. They like, nah, I'm gonna go back to the room. Cause you know what I'm saying? We got practice in the morning. He like, man, fuck that nigga. We out here all night, nigga. We an Ireland, nigga. We lit, nigga. It's hoes out here and everything. Took his stupid ass down one of them dark alleys, tried to buy some ecstasy pills from one of them motherfucking Irishmen, and they cracked him upside his shit.
He's talking the shit for y'all.
Come on, man. Me, but that's what I think happened.
All right. Listen, I'm glad he made it out of there safe. Should have been fucking around, but you know, he found out.
His ass will be getting
right,
cut.
so let's get.
As soon as we get back to the States, your ass is done. Pack your shit up. We gonna send you to the Bears or something.
Let's get into the results. Last week, Fresh Off went 2 for 16, as he always do.
Yeah, he went 6 for
he went 6 for 16 on the slate.
Damn, that's it.
Yeah, that's all you did. I caught up with your ass. Yeah, I really. Oh, don't worry, 225.
Don't worry about it. We gonna have your results next week, nigga. We gonna see.
Right, we're gonna have your shit next week. I went 7 for 16. The parlay of the week was 1 out of 2. We didn't see the Chargers doing what they was doing, so doing what they did. So shout out to the Giants for that one. And props of the week, want 2 for 4. We hope y'all tell those 2 that hit, not the other 2 that didn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw it to Fresh Off.
Yeah,
let's go ahead and get into this week 5.
Yeah, there was cookbook 2 picks that didn't hit y'all just for clarity, you know.
Sorry.
All right, we got a lot of shit. The injury report is very long this week. Starting off, we got Lamar Jackson, doubtful. Yeah, I doubt he plays. They say he might be out for 2 to 3 weeks.
Right.
That's definitely gonna be big for the for the Ravens. Roquan Smith, also for the Ravens, doubtful. Cedric Tillman from the Browns, IR for a hamstring injury. Myles Garrett, questionable. You got Miles Sanders from Dallas, questionable. They say he's trending up towards playing this week. We got Joe Mixon not returning, unfortunately. Got Tyler Higbee, tight end from the Rams, questionable with a hip injury. Tyreek Hill just had a successful surgery on a dislocated knee and multiple torn ligaments. He is out. JJ McCarthy, doubtful to return. Malik Neighbors, unfortunately, with a knee injury, they just placed him on injured reserves. All bad. Tyrone Tracy also out for the Giants. Braylon Allen, doubtful for the Jets. Jalen Warren, questionable for the Pittsburgh Steelers. No, not for the Pittsburgh. Yes, for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Calvin Austin, possible return. Hopefully we can get him back. Well, fuck him. Yeah. Alex Highsmith, questionable. Whatever. Joey Porter, questionable for return. We definitely need him back for sure. Got DeMarcus Lawrence, questionable for the Seahawks. Jaden Daniels, questionable also to return. Bucky Irvin was seen in a boot and crutches, but they say he's questionable. But boot and crutches,
he's out. He's out. He's out.
Don't see it happen.
No, he's out.
Finally, Mike Evans out. So yeah, it's a long list of injuries this week. This is gonna be an interesting week of football. It's a lot of fucking injuries, and it's a lot of tricky matchups this week.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels is actually playing. He got the team doctors cleared him today, so he's actually playing on Sunday.
For sure.
Yeah, he's actually playing.
Oh shit, nah. Thank you for that.
Fantasy lineup.
Oh yeah.
Damn. Forgot he had him on his team.
Yep.
Are y'all in the same league?
Yep. Yeah. You should have been in there. Your ass dropped out this year.
Yeah, I can't. Not this year. Maybe next year. Who winning? Who up?
Shit, I forget the name. He's not on here though. I mean, don't worry about it. It ain't me. Huh? Right, it ain't me this year. I won last year, so.
Alrighty. So, week 5. Some interesting matchups. All right, Thursday night's game, we got San Francisco at the Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are a 7-point favorite.
Damn.
I actually have I'm going against that spread. I got +7 for San Francisco. San Francisco look like they trying to find themselves a little bit. You know, I'm still not really convinced with the Rams. You know, so I think it'll be a little closer than 7. I probably would be surprised if San Francisco pulled it off, but maybe like a field goal. I'm going +7 for San Francisco. What about you, Mr. 225?
Well, the only thing with San Francisco is you got Purdy. He still has ankle injuries, and he got
that whole team banged up.
Huh?
I said a lot of them guys banged up over there. They like recovering from injuries and shit.
Yeah, but he's banged. He's really banged up already. And then you got who conceivably was his number 1 receiver in Jennings. He still has a lot of like ankle and hip injuries, knee and ankle injuries right now. So you got people, they running out people like Parashaw as their number 1 receiver. You still got McCaffrey. But for them to be a 7-point dog, that's still a lot. So I think in this situation, I'm gonna take Frisco in this situation.
Frisco money line or against the points?
Against the points.
Okay, +7. All right, you getting this? Cookbook? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. What you going? Wait, where we going?
I'm gonna ride with 225. No. Y'all both going against the points, right? I'm gonna go the opposite actually. The 7. I think the Rams gonna get this one actually and hang 7 points up against them. I'm gonna go with the Rams covering the spread.
You still got solid as the DC, and the 49ers defense has still been solid.
That is definitely
They're
correct.
good, but if you ain't
And they've
got
been
Bosa,
winning games, baby.
I mean, yeah, they winning, but if you ain't got Bosa pressuring that boy, I don't know. And you got Devontae Adams on the other side of that ball. You got Puka Nacua. I don't know. And you got a good ass run game. And was it Kyron Williams? Yeah, I think they're gonna get the job done. And Atwell starting to act up. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Rams. I'm riding the cover with they're gonna cover that spread.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Next game, we got Minnesota Vikings at the Cleveland Browns. Minnesota Vikings, 3.5 point favorite. Me, I'm actually gonna go Cleveland money line to win the game. Actually, with
Ooh.
that, we still don't know if JJ is coming back.
Praise
Even with JJ, Cleveland's defense has been looking real good, and Minnesota, they offense ain't been looking as like last year, or they still trying to figure things out with Wentz. He been doing okay, but I think Cleveland. I don't think it's enough for Cleveland defense, so I'm gonna go with Cleveland to win for the money line.
Yeah,
Gord, I guess.
I definitely
2-5.
I definitely got Cleveland covering this. They got Addison back last week, and Addison went off to put him opposite of Justin Jefferson, Jettas. Louisiana native. So you know what it is. Yeah, they got Addison back. That's a big piece of that offense, man, because
It
now
is.
you can't just key on Jets and trying to stop him, because Addison went off for over what it was. I think he had 114 yards this past week, and that was his first game back. So you got to watch that. And Wentz is actually playing pretty good.
Yeah, he not.
And
Yeah, he is.
I understand what Cleveland defense is, but you got to look at the flip side of what that offense ain't. And so now you're going to go with a rookie quarterback in Gabriel, who's going to be leading that team. And if I had to bet, I would say that with that being his first start, I can't see him being that efficient to the point to where, it's going to be some type of balance between Cleveland's offense and their defense, which means Cleveland's defense is going to be on the field a long time. So Minnesota got the opportunity to do a whole lot of sustained drives. So I'm going to go with the Vikings on this one. They're going to cover.
Vikings for 3.5. Okay. What
Plus,
got you
they've been overseas already. Cleveland just getting there. This is going to be the Vikings' second game.
It definitely will, back to back.
I'm going Vikings going to cover.
But does that hurt them though?
No, it doesn't hurt them at all. It helps them because they already on that 6-hour clock that Cleveland is not.
But they're in another place. They're in a different place now. They're not in Ireland no more. They're not going to be in Ireland. They're going to be in.
They're going to be in. I think it's Germany. It's either Germany or Spain, but it's still the same time difference, even though they're in a different spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Cookbook.
Yeah. It's a tough one because they Cleveland is actually starting Dylan Gabriel, the quarterback from Oregon.
Damn, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's nice though. Don't sleep on Dylan. Like he's nice, really. I think Minnesota might want it more, and I don't see Dylan being better than Caleb. I'm sorry. And Caleb should have won that game, the first game of the season. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 225 on this one too. No, against. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 225 on this one. 3.5, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's 3.5.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 225 on that one. 3.5. Minnesota cover.
Okay, moving along. We got Houston Texans at the Baltimore Ravens. Houston Texans, the 1.5 point favorite. I guess they knew Lamar wasn't gonna play. So yeah, I'm gonna roll with that. Houston. Without Lamar, I don't see who is the Baltimore backup even.
Shit.
Who?
Cooper Rush.
Oh,
Oh
Cooper can
damn,
play.
that ain't bad. But yeah, I ain't
Cooper Rush.
he ain't
From the
beating
Dallas
CJ.
Cowboys.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
He all right.
I don't see that team running nowhere near the same without a Lamar Jackson because I think so much of that offense is, built around him with the design runs and all of that shit. And I think they just put the game in Lamar hands a lot. So I think that just throw off just everything. So shit, I wouldn't even be surprised if they got blew out. Shit, you see how you see how the Chiefs just did them last week. So I'm gonna roll with Houston to cover the spread for sure. Yep. I see. Yeah. I think Nico have a good game.
Who
Yeah.
you passing
Yeah.
it to?
Huh?
Who you passing it to?
Go ahead. It's on you.
Yeah, I mean, respectful for the gas. You supposed to go for the gas. God dang.
Man, go ahead, man.
I'm gonna ride with you on this one. Houston to cover 1.5. I think. And let's make that one in the parlay of the weeks. If you, I don't have a pen to write it down. I was looking for a pen to hold. But let's put that on the parlay of the week. I like that one a lot. Houston 1.5. They'll cover that. Go ahead, 225. What you think?
Yeah, so I'm definitely taking the Texans on this one for multiple reasons. Number one, Lamar Jackson is not there, so Cooper Rush is going to be your quarterback. So the Houston Texans defense is going to key on trying to stop that big boy in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So and Houston defense actually is leading the league in the fewest points allowed, right?
Nice.
So they're gonna go ahead on and take this. So the defense ain't gonna give up that many points with the backup there, and they need to get on a roll. They won last week, and I see this is an opportunity for CJ Stroud to get right because
Yeah, for
Baltimore
sure.
literally one of the two worst defenses in the league,
Yeah.
and don't have Roquan Smith either, which is their
Oh.
no, he's not. I don't think he's going to play from what I've seen.
Wow.
He's going to play or
Yeah,
not.
he on the injury.
I don't know if he's going to play or not. So with that
That's
being,
hurting him.
Questionable. Yeah.
this
I doubt it though.
is CJ Stroud get right game. So
Okay.
see Houston easily covering this 1.5. And it don't matter if it was in Baltimore or Budapest. It was going to be the same thing. Baltimore got this. I mean, the Houston Texans got this. It don't matter. Watch for Collins to go nuts in this game.
Sure.
The Baltimore pass defense, I can't believe I'm saying this. It's trash.
Right. That's crazy to even say, right?
But Baltimore,
it is.
That shit crazy. They gave up like, man, shit. They one of them
Nick Collins going off.
touchdowns.
Right. 1.5. I don't even know why it's that close. I really don't. Vegas must know something we don't.
I think Cooper Rush. I think he get at least 200 yards, but maybe 1 or 2 picks.
I don't see 200 yards like Cooper Rush.
Henry's
I like Cooper Rush.
Do it.
I like him, but not 200 yards.
Cooper
That's
Rush.
and I want to say this before we even go to the
Kicking
next game.
ass, boy. When Dallas.
To me, part of Lamar Jackson not getting over the hump, I don't see him having a dynamic receiver. All shout out to Zay Flowers. He's good. I don't think he's like, he ain't that. You know what I mean? And that's literally, that's what's keeping Lamar Jackson from going.
Yeah.
So
he
these
should have been.
undersized
I
receivers.
think everybody thought this year was gonna be the year where, he just show his natural black ass. Cause we seen the climb, like you like right there, like just get to the top of the mountain, like get over that hump. You know what I'm saying? To become like, the go-to. Cause like he ain't really got no go-to, no automatic receiver like that is going, you know what I mean? So I definitely agree.
Yeah.
So yeah, moving along, we got the New York Giants at Mr. 225's New Orleans Saints. The New Orleans Saints is the 1.5 point favorite. A player like Fresh Off is actually gonna go. I'm gonna actually go money line New York. Jackson Dart. Think he gonna get in that ass. Do like Spencer Rattler. And I always say New Orleans, they got some fight in them. But yeah, I think my MVP choice, Jackson Dart, is gonna do his thing. I think Scatterboo has a great game. And yeah, I'm going moneyline Giants. What about you? 225. I already know. I already know.
Well, this is a heart mind kind of thing, right? So I think that if we were going to win a game within this next month, this would be the one. Simply because
Really?
that you are going to start Jackson Dart. There is no more Malik Neighbors. So from an offensive standpoint, there's nothing that really scares us, in terms of explosive plays or people that's going to be a difference maker. Dart's probably going to run for a lot of yards because they don't have the receivers that's going to get open like that. From a defensive standpoint, we're okay defensively, but Spencer Rattler plays a lot of safe ball. There's going to be a lot of dumps, a lot of dink and dunk, that kind of thing. Typically, he doesn't try to go and push the ball down the field, but this is the game that he actually does it just because of who's out there. Now, when it comes to the bottom line is going to be that front for New York against our offensive line. Our offensive line has finally gotten back together. So I would still give a slight advantage to New York just because of the pass rushes that they got. But Rattler is mobile enough to actually cause some damage. And if you actually watch the game, he's really good on his feet. So with that being said, I would say if we're going to win a game within the next 5, 6, 7 games, this is the one. Because if we don't get this one, I can't see another victory. So I'm going
Now
to
you don't say that every week, do you? Huh?
take this one. We're going to get this one. Now,
Okay.
ask me the next 4, 5, 6 weeks, I'm going to be like,
Okay.
we're going to get this one.
Cookbook, what it look like?
Yeah, this is a hard one. Malik Neighbors is a big part of that offense. I agree with him on that. Wandale Robinson is no hodo. I mean, he is a good target for receptions. I think his numbers are going to be up for receptions. So whatever they got him at, if they got him on the books, and they don't have him at this moment, if they got him on the books at 5.5, you want to go over because I know Jackson Dart's going to target him a lot, and he's going to run the ball a lot, and Scatterboo going to run the game. I'll agree with you, Fresh Off. I think
Well, you
if they can
never
beat
agree
the
with me.
Chargers, I hate doing it, but if they can beat the Chargers, they can beat the Saints. I mean, without a Malik Neighbors, I think Wandale can cover that receiver #1 spot. I don't think it's going to be that drastic of a
Bro, they just
difference.
solved all their problems, man. They just started the MVP. I mean, the Rookie of the Year. Did I say MVP earlier? I hope not. I meant Rookie of the Year. If I did,
Rookie of the
yeah,
year.
they starting a Rookie of the Year, Jackson Dart. That's they'll be cool with that. Well, they won't be cool, but I think they could beat the Saints. But
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree with you.
Scattergo probably will be like the X factor in it. Scatterbo will probably be the X factor in this game. And I agree with
Yeah.
you, Wendell. He gonna go over those catches.
So let's make that the parlay of the. You want to go ahead and slap that?
I'm not too sure about that just yet. We can keep
Okay.
looking.
Okay. But
We might could be
we're
back.
on point with the Rams though.
Yeah.
There's
I got that. I got that now.
Okay, write that one down because I don't have my
Yeah, I
pen
got
on
it.
me. So
I got it.
okay.
All right, next game we got the Miami Dolphins at the Carolina Panthers. Miami 1.5 point favorite. This is actually a game I see Miami winning for once. 1.5. I'm actually kind of surprised that the spread is not a little bigger. I know they even though they got Tyreek Hill out, I think they could still squeeze at least by a field goal. I don't see Carolina making making no type of noise. In Miami, they just need wins. They just They need a revival or some shit. They need to just come clean house or some shit. But
So
yeah,
you going Miami, one
I'm
and a
going
half?
Miami. Cover the spread.
Miami, Carolina. What you got? 225. 1.5 is Miami favorite for.
I'm gonna go Carolina on this one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going Carolina on this one. Miami, they're gonna have they don't have Tyreek Hill. So basically they really just got Jalen Waddle at the wide receiver spot. A-Chain can break a game at any particular point in time, but he really hasn't done that just yet. And
This might be the game, baby.
Carolina actually I'm gonna say this. They're not actually that bad because you gotta think about it.
I know it's hard to say it. It's hard.
They put a whipping on the Falcons, man, 30-0. So they have the potential to really, really do some damage. So if it's 1.5, man, I'm going Carolina on this one.
Okay.
This is a tough one for me. It is a 50-50 game. But I think I'm gonna go with you on this fresh off. I think Miami, not just because it's my wife's team, but I think Miami should pull this one off. I think A-Chan is really gonna be a target big time in this game. And Waddle is a reliable target. And Darren Waller, did you guys see that game on Monday? 2 touchdowns?
Yeah.
Darren
I did
Waller.
see the highlights. I did see those highlights, yeah.
Yeah, he played some fucking football. I mean, we talking 2021 Darren Waller when he was with the
Took it back.
Raiders.
Took it
Yeah.
back.
I'm like, damn. I thought he was gonna be retired and all flabby and shit, but he came in there with the, he ain't got me hated or whatever. I mean, I'm all stacked out here, but he getting there. You know what I mean? So I think I think they'll be all right. I think they got enough to actually win this game, But two for interception.
Like you was going in offense anyway.
Right. Exactly. Next up, we got the Las Vegas Raiders at the Indianapolis Colts. Indianapolis Colts 6.5-point favorite. I'm gonna actually go with the Colts to cover that spread. And Gino, I don't trust. He definitely gonna throw at least one pick. Indy been playing, man. A lot of people been waiting on this from Indianapolis. They looking real good. I definitely, yeah. I want to see what Genty does. And I guess I was right about last game. Like that could be the game he needs against the Bears. And he did his thing last week. I think he might be a little successful against Indianapolis, but I definitely see them covering that 7.5-point spread. Cause yeah, they just been balling, man. Daniel Jones, he been doing his thing, man. I like it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. I love to see it. Yeah, and they playing the Indy too. So yeah, I got Indy covering the spread. Go ahead, cookbook. You it's on you. Why you always trying to pass it off? Look.
Hey, listen, I ain't snitching on the niggas from Harlem. I ain't doing it. B. Because when I get out, I'm gonna be the king of Harlem. No, I think I'm gonna shit. You said 6.5 for Indy?
6.5.
I guess the Raiders. Listen, Raiders got some good defense. That front defensive line, I know about it after last week. But yeah, Indy is balling. I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna hold you on that one. I'm gonna ride with you on that one, fresh off. And a half. I can see Indy doing their thing. Now Daniel Jones gonna get out of the pocket. I mean, he gonna run it if he get pressed a little bit more aggressive than Caleb would. Caleb will run it, but Daniel Jones is gonna run it.
And let's
he
not
ain't
forget
faster,
about
but he gonna get up.
Jonathan Taylor did his thing last week.
Michael Pittman and that Warren kid, that tight end, he's the best tight end in the game right now. And that motherfucker is nice.
Tyler Warren.
Yeah.
I was just reading something about him too.
He's playing like he's the best tight end in the game. I see the prices fresh at 225, but he's killing right now. He's like a main target for the Colts. We got to give it to him.
Yeah, he doing this shit. He looked weird as hell, but
That boy balling. He from Penn State. I remember seeing him in like whatever you call it, the bowl games and the playoffs and stuff. He was doing this shit there. And where's that? I don't know where that they had a defensive end that was nice that went to the draft. I don't hear anything from him in the NFL right now. I forget where he went, but they had a team. But anyway, we ain't talking college.
You're talking Abdul Carter.
Yeah, where is he?
He's
what the fuck happened to that guy?
Number 3 pick with the Giants.
Holy shit! He with the Giants right now?
With the Giants. That's why
him and Sexy Dexter.
Him and Sexy Dex and Brian Burns, who's been playing out of his mind.
Wow.
Brian Burns been out of his mind. And Kelvin Thibodeau.
We'll have to look at them. Giants will have a defense in the next couple of years, man. They're gonna be special.
Yeah.
Y'all ready for that?
Ready for the Giants defense? Man, I don't care nothing about no Giants defense. Can appreciate what they do, but okay. But they do have a front, and that's the strength of that team.
Yeah.
But this game, I'm gonna also just make it a trifecta. I'm gonna also go with the Colts to cover. Daniel Jones is playing at a high level right now. And it's not just Pittman, but Jonathan Taylor is also running that thing. I believe if he's not leading in total yards right now, it should be like 2 or number 3. And Warren is also he has established himself as a factor at tight end. I didn't really see that, coming for him being that special right off the bat, but he is, and they actually try to feature him right outside of Jonathan Taylor. So I can see them covering the spread on this one.
Jonathan Taylor is actually leading the league with 414 yards. James Cook, number 2 at 401. Right. Travis Etienne, 394. And number 4, J.K. Dobbins, 323. And number 5, Bijan Robinson, 314. So, yeah.
For the Falcons.
That's a great recipe.
Hey, you live in Atlanta, 225. Watch that now. You got a couple of watches from this.
Hey, you can't say the Falcons, it's gonna be fun to watch. Fun to watch them lose. They lose, but it's always a fun time.
So what about that for the parlay of the week? You want to do that?
Hold on. We're gonna come back. Don't worry about it. Hold on. Hold your horses. We gonna examine some shit.
I'm trying to get it on the books. Go ahead.
Next up, we got Denver Broncos at the Philadelphia Eagles. Philadelphia Eagles, 4.5-point favorite. I'm gonna go with Philly to cover the spread because it's Philly, and it's the best team of football. And Denver, even though they look like they making some progress, they nowhere near ready for a team like Philly, and they in Philly, and it's just it's Philly, man. Yeah, it's Philly. I do like Denver. I'm gonna hate to see them. I hate to see Bo Nix go down, but it's gotta happen sometimes. I seen a segment on the show they was calling Philly's offense boring. What y'all think? Is it boring? I see how they could say that because it's just it's like Tim Duncan, like fundamentals, like you know what I'm saying. They just do everything right, nothing flashy. They just
look, no homo. I know there haven't been a buzzword in a while, but I'm pretty sick and tired of seeing fucking Jalen Hurts' ass getting grabbed, push his ass over for the first down. I'm tired of it. Get the ball to the damn running back, let him get the first down, and call it a goddamn day.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Saquon ain't been Saquon in this year. Not yet, not for real. So shit, hey. If it ain't, whoever can get that motherfucker in there, get it in there. I don't care who put it in there. No homo.
Pause. Pause.
Whatever. But yeah.
Pause.
So
you're talking about Denver, right?
Denver.
One of the elite defenses in the league. And then you also talking about my former head coach and Sean Payton with that offensive
Oh,
momentum.
nice.
Right. So when you talking matchups, actual matchups, you know Surtain is gonna follow AJ Brown around. So that was probably the wrong time for him to put that tweet out. Because you're gonna have the defensive player of the year from last year following the whole game.
Yeah, man. That's
So
true.
if it's 4.5 because it's in Philly, and I understand the hometown 3.5, and they're giving them another point.
And they gonna get out coached for sure.
Who gonna get our coach?
Denver.
Now hold on.
Maybe not. Okay,
Now,
maybe. Yeah, it is Sean Payton. You
y'all
right. You
can't.
right. Okay. You right. You right. You right.
Yeah,
You right.
see, y'all can't see.
Right.
Maybe by.
Yeah, you can't see the heart right here. That's 16 years of being
Hey,
Sean Payton right here. So
hey.
being our coach, no. And
Man, that Eagles playbook go
I'm
deep,
gonna go
man.
so far as to say I'm gonna take Denver with the points. If Philly wins, it's less than the field goal. Less than that 4.5. I'm going Denver with this one.
Okay.
That defense, you're talking
Say I ain't boring you.
one defense in the league last year, and they still playing at that high elite level. Defense and running game travel.
That's that. I mean, yeah, but when you playing the best team in football, things could be a little tricky. Things could get a little. It could be a slippery slope.
Let's just say AJ might be tweeting again at 6:03. This
All right. Expect another tweet. Early morning tweet.
if this ain't the game you're gonna go off. Not with Sertan following you the whole game. This is not the game you're gonna go off.
That is a good matchup. Yeah, for
Yes.
sure. Yeah. Can't wait to see that. Where you going? Where you going, Cookbook? You done had long enough to think
Yeah,
this through.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with the defending champs, man. They're just loaded. I know AJ Brown is in his emotions and shit, but they just got too many weapons on the offensive side of the ball to just figure the fuck out.
And they know
Fucking
how to
Jalen
win.
Hurts can run it. Fucking uh Saquon Barkley can run it. Shit. AJ Brown is special. I mean,
That is
was
fair.
Dallas is special? I mean, it's just too many areas they can go with the
And
ball.
they just simply know how to win. Like it's not
They do.
always
No, they
pretty.
just gonna
They
adapt. They got
just
the fucking
they
cheat
just
code, and then
you
and
know
then they can play some defense too. Jalen Carter, come on, man.
Nick Benito off the edge is special.
Yeah, it
Evo on
just
the defense is special.
yeah.
It's gonna be a
I
match.
mean, it's gonna be a fun game to watch until it's not gonna be a fun game to watch. And that stupid ass tush push. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the point. Go with not Dallas. Yeah, go with the Eagles to cover it. It's 3.5, 4.5, right?
4.5.
Yeah, yeah. They're gonna cover it. They're gonna cover it.
24-13 Philly.
You smoking dope.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
ain't what you on.
I ain't not yet. I'm finna roll up. I ain't even roll up. I meant to. All right. So y'all distracting me. Now, next up we got the Dallas Cowboys against the New York Jets. And I surprisingly have the Dallas Cowgirls winning this game, taking the spread. I would like to see shit. Who is Justin Fields? What they
Yeah,
doing over there,
yeah, yeah.
man? What they doing? Yeah, he ain't really do what I thought he was gonna do last game. I'm gonna just roll with Dak. I think they just gonna do it to him. I'm trying to
What's the
remember
spread?
was that it's 2.5. I'm gonna roll Dallas. They need a win. They need
Yeah.
a win. That was a crushing that was a crushing tie for them because them ties always come back to haunt you, even though they probably don't have a shot anyway. But a tie never looks good on your record, so I'm sure they hungry for a win. Yeah, and
I
then
mean,
Braylon Allen out. That's big. That was shit. That's real big. He was probably shit. He might have been the most productive person on that offense. You know, they still got what's the other running back?
Brees Hall.
Brees Hall. But yeah, that two-headed monster was a motherfucker. That's gonna hurt them. So yeah, that just depletes your run game. So they struggle with the pass anyway. So Dallas might have some fun. Dallas might actually they might open up a can of whoop ass. So I'm rolling Dallas to cover the spread.
Okay.
Yep, I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. They're gonna be a little bit too much for the Jets defense on this one, and plus the Jets ain't got a whole lot on offense, man. They're gonna rely on Justin Fields' legs, Braden, Allen being out, so they done lost their big power back. So Brees is gonna have to shoulder the load on that. And then I'm gonna have confidence that Dallas could at least take Garrett Wilson out the game. So it's gonna be hard for them to even put some points on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Because they probably gonna single Diggs up with Wilson. They may give him some help over the top with one safety, but other than that, I don't see the Jets able to really score that much.
Right.
On a mediocre Dallas defense, I don't even really see that. So I'm definitely gonna go with Dallas to cover on this one.
Cookbook. What do you say?
I'm going with y'all. I'm riding along. Dallas
Smart
cover the
man.
spread. Now I will say this: if you're gonna bet something on the props wise, go for and I can't believe I'm saying this. Justin Fields for the fantasy points. He should get at least 22 fantasy points. Yeah. He should get at least 22 fantasy points. So if there's anything under 22 fantasy points for Justin Fields, go for it.
That might be a good one for the parlay of the week.
Props. We should go to parlay of the week on this Dallas game, but I mean that's up to you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, let's do it. Write it in.
Game.
Pencil it in.
Okay. Next up, we got Tennessee Titans at the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals is the 8.5-point favorite. I originally was gonna go Arizona to cover this. Damn, that's kind of tricky. Cause oh man, yeah, that's kind of tricky because I was going Arizona to cover the spread. But Kyler Murray, he looked like he was kind of struggling that last game, like a lot. He just looked, he's a little guy. He looked even smaller out there. And I know Cam Ward struggled. Shit, he barely be having 100 yards. I know it's a struggle for them to score. So man, it's kind of tricky. But will we see the Kyler Murray that we know? Well, kind of new. Damn, can y'all come back to me? Can I pass it?
Pass it.
Yeah, come back to me. Go ahead, Cookbook. Pass it to you.
You said 8.5, Arizona versus Tennessee. I'm not gonna make this complicated. I think Arizona gonna cover that. Honestly. I just don't have any faith for Tennessee right now. Getting smoked by Houston. Smoked. Arizona can move that ball. They got Bride, they got Marvin Harrison Jr., and Kyler can run the ball. And that running back they got ain't too bad. I forget his name.
Yeah, that actually was a good game. They actually came back and they actually almost came back and won. I know Marvin Harrison, he was actually having a terrible game, but he made like some huge catches at the end. And he was like really emotional about it. Cause I had just made a status about him and everything. Like, this nigga is trash. And then he started coming to life. So maybe he'll be trending upward. But yeah, still come back to me. I'm still deciding. Go ahead, Mr. 225.
Call a 30-second timeout on this, 20-second timeout. Pick the case when Marvin Harrison got drafted over Malik Neighbors. Malik Neighbors had a much better collegiate year, and he should have been the Biletnikoff winner. And all this Maserati, Marv, and all this. Who has been so far the most dominant receiver? That would be Malik Neighbors, because we don't do nothing but put our dogs out the boot. So I'll go ahead on that. Okay, the timeout is over. So with that being said,
I'm gonna time it out too, real quick. You remember we were my bachelor's party fresh off was at the whatever you call it, and we watched Mississippi State play
LSU.
LSU.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Man, I was about to throw my damn shoe at the goddamn TV the way
All
he
right, well,
showed
you
out
was
on my.
here, right? You was here in Chicago, right?
I was there for it, and I was like,
Yeah,
God
yeah, yeah,
damn!
yeah, yeah.
And then and then he was supposed to come to us. He was talking about coming to us. I guess we couldn't pay him enough. So, but whatever.
That's
Know how that go.
yeah. But okay, so
Half.
I'm gonna give you a slight little history on that. Malik Neighbors that year in Louisiana, there was Malik Neighbors, there was Brian Thomas Jr., there was this other guy called Keon Coleman.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
There
my
Yep.
God, he's nice.
Yep.
two
Yep.
names.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So at that time, we had 5 or 6 wide receivers that we had to pick from, right? So we went Hilton.
That's
We
crazy.
definitely went Brian Thomas Jr. And it was like between Keon Coleman and Malik Neighbors. But Malik had already committed to Mississippi State before we really put the pressure on him to come to LSU. And once we started putting the pressure on him, he went and came to LSU, right? So we had Brian Thomas, Chris Hilton, and Malik Neighbors that year. Keon Coleman was the odd man out, and we all see what happened to him. That's what I'm telling you. We never worry about wide receivers in Louisiana. We always keep that. So that's a little bit of history lesson, y'all.
Keon Coleman was killing at Florida State, and he's starting to find himself.
Evaluated him as being too slow. That's why we didn't take him.
Wow.
What?
He was too slow compared to, again,
I mean,
Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., and
yeah.
when you put him with those
over
three,
Brian.
bro, you're too big and you're too slow. So
Gotcha. I mean, he's still nice though.
yeah, but that just goes to show you what we had that year.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, in terms of this game, yeah, this definitely Arizona for the cover, man. You talking about Tennessee, the worst offensive league, one of the worst defenses in the league. The only person they got on defense is Simmons in the middle. The rest of that is just mediocre at best. This isn't even. This is easy. They definitely covering this. They definitely covering this.
Simmons. I like that name, Simmons.
Oh, that's all they got. Simmons is all they got, man.
He's nice.
Salty at their #1 draft pick.
That's all they got, man.
That's gotta suck. Your #1 draft pick can't score a touchdown. Post your door. Moving along.
Who you going?
Oh, I tried to skate past that, didn't I? Oh yeah, I'm gonna roll with yeah, y'all convinced me. I'm gonna go with my first man. Arizona to cover the spread. Yeah. I was thinking back to how Marvin came alive in that game, so hopefully we'll see more of that. If he was able to come alive like that, he could definitely do that, and he could definitely shine against Tennessee, in my opinion. So next game we got Tampa Bay at Seattle. Seattle is the 3-point favorite. I'm gonna actually go Tampa Bay for the win. Even though Seattle been playing well, damn. You know what? I don't know, man, because Seattle defense look a little scary. This one kind of tricky too. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go. Yep, I'm gonna go Seattle by 3 exactly. So yeah, Seattle to cover the spread. And Baker and them, they didn't took some questionable. They've been looking real suspect. They got too much talent over there, and they ain't producing enough for me. So yeah, I'm gonna go Seattle. Seattle defense look. I'm like, damn, nigga, they bringing back the Legion of Boom or something. yeah, they look good. Yeah. Kenneth Walker, he doing this shit. I had him for a touchdown last week. Did he get it? Nope. But yeah, I'm rolling Seattle, cover the spread. 3. I think they're gonna get him by 3 exactly. 225. What it look like?
I got the Bucks with this one, man.
Got the Bucks. I originally was going to Bucks, but I just had a change of heart.
Yeah. Baker is literally playing top 5 QB.
See, that's why I had them at first, but I was Seattle, man, they ain't looking like no hope. They look like they done found their solution. They should have been got rid of Gino's sorry ass.
Yeah, we balled last year. It was the years prior to that.
Nah, his ass was a pick machine last year too.
Right. So yeah, with Baker playing top 5 NFL QB ball, Ibuka, straight out of Ohio State.
Yeah.
He's balling as a rookie. Then you got the two-headed monster at running back with Irvin and White. You still got the defense. Bowles is still called.
Irvin out.
Bucky
Irvin is out.
So he is out.
That nigga on crutches right now. They say questionable though. If he
So
played Sunday, that's gonna be amazing.
Over the low, that's still not going to change it for me because I'm gonna look for him to ride Baker on out.
They are 3-1.
Yeah, I look for him to ride Baker on out, man.
Well, looks like we know who'll be winning that division. Looks like the Saints are 0-4 at the moment. What do you think about that, Mr. 225? I just wanted to get your insight on that.
We are in a full rebuild, so
I'll take that. I'll take that.
We are in a full rebuild, new coaching staff. We've turned over the roster. We literally have about 30 new players on this roster from last year.
Yeah, and you got a new quarterback, so that's a big change in itself. Everybody got to learn,
Right. Rookie second-round pick is his backup. We changing defenses, from the traditional 4-3 to a 3-4. Even though when you look at us, we may look like we got 4 down linemen. That's only because we don't have the personnel to run a full 3-4 yet with Brandon Staley. But we all know Brandon Staley can run a 3-4. We've seen what he's done with San Francisco. We've seen what he's done with the Chargers. So we ain't got to worry about if he can do it. It's just this is year 1. We don't have the personnel to run it just yet, but that's what we're doing. And like I said, I just want to see the philosophy on what we're trying to do on offense. And so basically, from what I see, Kellen Moore is trying to run our offense like he ran Philly's offense last year, except we don't have the personnel yet because we are now heavy on the run game and the passing game. He's only going to go to that if he feels he needs it. But since we don't quite have the offensive line like Philly got, it's hard to do that. So that's why a lot of Spencer Rattlers is just dink and dunk because we don't have the line to hold up just yet. But I see what he's trying to do. So I just want to make sure that we're better in week 15, 16, and 17 than we are in week 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so far, from what I saw last week or what we did in Buffalo, we actually could have won that game, but there was 3 or 4 plays in that second half that we didn't take advantage of, and that's how we only end up losing 24-19. But overall, that actually was not a bad performance. And you're talking about going up to Buffalo after that debacle in Seattle. So, I see some positives. I'm not saying Rattlers.
You say this is the week where they get their first win.
This is the one. If we don't get this one, boy, it's gonna be a slippery slope to a W.
All right, we gonna see. Cook.
Well, I'm gonna go
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Seattle.
Seattle.
I'm going Seattle. Yeah, I think Seattle got a sound team. The Jigba, Kenneth Walker Jr. and Cooper Kupp is slow. They're just like underrating Cooper Kupp right now. Like he ain't,
he don't be getting a lot of yards.
And Charbonnet as a backup running back, they got that 1-2 punch on the running back. And Sam Darnold is just I don't know why Minnesota gave up on him when he won that many football games.
I went Kenneth Walker for a touchdown, but Charbonnet ended up getting one. If I'm not mistaken, he had 2 in that game.
I think I don't remember.
Seattle look a little.
Seattle going right now, man. They found an identity quickly right off the bat. So I'm go with them.
They got rid of the problem. That fucking raccoon. They rid.
Exactly. Stop what you know. Stop what you know, man. But Bucky Irvin being out and Mike Evans being out, their red zone receiver, man. I
forgot Mike Evans was out. Yeah, that's
that's gonna be pretty tough.
2 big weapons gone.
Yeah.
All right, next up we got Washington at the Chargers. Chargers 2.5-point favorite. I got the Chargers to cover the spread. Yeah, yeah, Jay Herbo. Jay Herbo. I think Jay Herbo does his shit. Jaden Daniels, is he gonna play? Jaden Daniels playing,
He
right?
got medically cleared, so this will be his first game back. So then
Right.
you come back from something like a knee, and you never quite know what you're gonna get this first game.
Yeah, exactly.
So, and with the Chargers being tough, man, they tough, man.
They are tough this year. Yep.
They're gonna be in it to the end. So I mean, I mean, I know I'm just going with Chargers on this one too.
What you got, Cookbook?
Riding the same way. I think that loss last week is gonna really get to them, and Harbaugh ain't going, man. He gonna make them boys play defense and offense.
Even without Najee Harris?
Yep.
Another Alabama bust, but keep going.
Yeah.
Hey, I would have been mad a couple years ago if you said that. Now, he was doing this shit on the Steelers at first, but yeah. All right, next up, we got Detroit and Cincinnati. Detroit is the 10.5-point favorite. And hell, I'm on roll with them. I got Detroit covering the spread because shit, they looking like, okay, maybe they top 3 in the league to me, Detroit. I don't know what order, but I'm gonna say Eagles, then Buffalo, then Detroit. So in Cincinnati, I mean, we see how Cincinnati is doing. Joe Mixon ain't coming back. I mean, they need more than him anyway. What you call it? What's they that damn backup quarterback?
Browning.
Yeah, he needs to go sit his ass back down.
He averaging about a cool 120 a game.
Yeah, that's not gonna cut it, especially against the motherfucking Detroit. You got to definitely be able to put up some points because you know they might put up about shit. They might put up like 42.
Yeah, they might put up a 40 burger. This ain't
got Sonic and Tails over there. They about to run the ball all over. It's finna be ugly. I got Jameer Gibbs doing his shit. It's finna be nasty.
Yeah.
You know my man's finna get off St. Brown. It's just finna be an ugly long day for Cincinnati. And they in Cincinnati, they fans about to be mad. Yeah, it's not gonna be a good day.
You said it's 10.5?
10.5.
Shit, we need to might as well pop that out of the put that on the part of the week. Just do a three. I mean, make a little extra money. I mean, they gonna cover that shit all day long.
Man, I skip Detroit by 30.
You know, straight up. You know, Detroit will run it up on the motherfucker quick.
Yeah, they're gonna run it up.
Yeah, we're gonna give y'all 3 of them this week. That's a given. Let's not overcomplicate that one. So
yeah, Dan Campbell don't do that whole mercy shit. They gonna run it up.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, buddy. No, he got
That's
good.
From the Sean Payton tree. Ain't no mercy.
Type shit. Yep. Hell yeah, that nigga gonna be up 30 going, we're going onside.
Still going, but the 2, they're still going for it.
Like, damn, it's the second quarter, man. We're up 21. I don't give a shit. We're going onside.
We from the Sean Payton tree, man. Ain't no mercy.
Hey. Sean Payton, no cheating ass.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah, we ain't forgot. Next up, we got New England at Buffalo. Buffalo 8.5-point spread. I'm gonna roll Buffalo. Buffalo on fire. Yeah, can't really complicate. I like Drake May. I think he will be great, but he's not gonna be great against Buffalo. I see that's probably gonna be another blowout. That's definitely gonna be another blowout. So 8.5, yeah, I think that's easy work for Buffalo.
Yeah.
Easy work.
Especially the way Josh Allen playing right now, man. The way Cook running that thing.
Man, it's crazy.
It ain't gonna be close, man. This a blowout, man. If this is less than 14, I'll be shocked.
Man, this is gonna be a great Super Bowl. Buffalo and Philly. This should be a good one.
I'm going New England with a point, 8.5.
Oh, you think you tough?
I'm going 8.5, baby. They didn't do
Okay.
enough against the Saints to make me want to say they're gonna beat New England by 8.5. I'm sorry.
The
And
Bills
Jake,
can still put up 31.
I mean, they put up some points, but shit, don't think Jake May ain't gonna explode too. And they got a defense. And then they had a tight game against the damn Dolphins. So I am going. Well, yeah, they was having a tight game against the Dolphins until like last quarter or whatever. So I'm definitely going New England for the points. So I'm standing on it.
Buffalo had a tight game against the Dolphins.
You remember we watched it at who was that? Where were they at? Hooters or whatever we was at?
Oh yeah,
Watched it. And they was playing them tight. So
that's true.
yeah, man, I'm going. And then they had they were scoring back and forth with the fucking Ravens. So
Didn't they
they
go to
can be scored
overtime?
on.
Was that the game?
I think they went overtime.
Okay. What you going? 225 Buffalo.
I'm going with the Bills.
Smart man, smart man. Last but not least, we got the Kansas City Chiefs at the Jacksonville Jaguars. Kansas City is only a 3-point favorite, which is odd to me. They must know something that we don't know.
Yeah, this one of the Vegas calls.
Conspiracy.
I can see
somebody ain't gonna play or something because 3 is crazy.
because they got Worthy back last week, and he was an instant impact.
Yeah,
he was back. And funny fact, Juju Smith-Schuster is actually ranked higher than AJ Brown is right now.
Oh wow, that's why you mad.
Fun fact for you. So man,
I'll probably cry too. Shit, no.
Right, absolutely cover that. I don't know who people think Pat Mahomes is. I mean, he hadn't had his people. Now he getting his people back. So that's an easy call. I'm definitely taking Chiefs. What do you think, Cook?
Yes, sir. I'm riding with you. You know, Showtime Mahomes ain't no joke. And you playing the Jaguars, the team that
Man,
was
they
like
ass
trash.
is smoke. They ain't even finna make the playoffs. He better
Yeah.
have his fun while he can. Showtime Mahomes. Zelda is not going to the playoffs this year.
Okay. All right, keep playing with
Yeah,
Mahomes.
the Chiefs era is over. That shit is OVA. Travis Kelce, go and marry that girl and go start you a reality show. And yeah. On
Stupid.
VH1.
So you going Jags?
No, hell no. I'm going Kansas City to cover the spread. Where y'all going? Where y'all you
Chiefs.
said, nigga, you said you was going Jacksonville. I don't know. That shit
No,
weird,
I said I was
though.
going
That 3
Jacksonville
is
down.
weird.
You know, I'm going down to Florida this weekend. That's what I was saying.
Okay, my bad. So we all going goddamn in Kansas City to cover the spread?
Yeah.
They finna fool the shit out of us. Look, they got something up their sleeve. All right, so the parlay of the week. We got 3 picks for y'all this week. We going Houston 1.5 over the Baltimore Ravens. We are going Dallas to cover the 2.5 point spread over the Jets. And finally, we are going Detroit to cover the 10.5 point spread over Cincinnati. That is your parlay of the week. And for your 4 pick, your 4, I always get tongue twisted on that. Your 4 picks, your 4 prop picks for the week. Tyler Warren from Indianapolis Colts over 54.5 receiving yards. Jacoby Myers from the Raiders under 55.5 receiving yards. Kyler Murray more than 1.5 passing touchdowns, so we're expecting him to get 2 or more. And finally, Jahmyr Gibbs for 1 or more rushing and or receiving touchdowns. Those are your 4 prop picks of the week. Good luck on those. Yes,
Hey,
sir.
you stayed to the end of this. I want to say thank you. Definitely want to thank our guest, Mr. 225. You know, this is always fun to have.
Been a real pleasure.
It has.
You
It's
definitely
always
gotta
fun
have
to
you
have
back
guests
too.
on. So, you know, if we went long, it's because we have a guest when we just get lost in talking football. But definitely thanks for coming in Thanks for joining us with the football talks. Thanks for staying. And yeah, man, catch us on next week. Anything, guys, before we head out of here?
Good luck, man, on your Saints, man. I hope they get that win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're gonna do this one. Now after that, that's a whole different story. But I think this is gonna be the one.
Yes, sir. Thanks for coming on, man. We definitely enjoyed you. And shit, just let us know, man. We welcome anytime to come back, talk some shit with us, you know, give us your insight, you know.
Appreciate y'all for having me, man.
Yeah, man. And next time, get ready to cook some props with us. You need the parlays with us, but let's get ready to cook some props with us.
All right, I got it.
Yes,
all
sir.
Right.
Everybody follow us everywhere. Player Parlays everywhere. Instagram, TikTok, all that. Spotify. We on Spotify. Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, all that good stuff.
There. Follow us. Like, share, comment.
Yes, sir. And keep it player at all times. We'll see y'all next week.
See you next week.
Peace.
When you making blue Benjamin, they don't wanna see you win. They don't wanna see you win. They just wanna see you fall. They just wanna see you fall. Baby, stack up your ends. Make it stack. Show them suckers how to ball. Show them suckers how to ball. They don't wanna see you win.